This man's milking an eastern diamondback, and yeah, it just bit him, even though he was holding it behind the head. You know how basically in every single movie when a snake opens its mouth and has fangs, it whoosh, flings out like that? Yeah, that's what a viper fang looks like. No matter how you grab a snake that has fangs like this, if it can close its mouth and miss, or even go straight through the bottom jaw, it can still bite you. All it needs is for the fangs not to fold up when it's going down, that one fang to go directly through its lower jaw, and it pricks you in the finger. And with the viper, their fangs are hollowed out needles. And they're just like wasps too. So if you ended up killing, say, a rattlesnake and you picked it up behind the head and that fang is stabbed through its lower jaw, it can still envenomate you.
Oh, we're right over the glass. Look at that venom.
That is the Gaboon viper. And these guys have the largest fangs out of any snake. 2 inches. 2-inch hypodermic needles going right into you. It's not a good time. And their venom is... it's not a good time. But when you see this sausage right here of a snake, you think it'd be pretty easy to see. Go on. Find this snake. Where is it? I'll give you a second. Where is the snake in this picture? Because there's an adult Gaboon viper in this picture. I couldn't find it. I had to cheat. Oh, it's right there. You can barely see the outline of the head. And don't worry, I'll go back and show you where it is in the picture. It's right in here above this stick. Tell me you saw that.
Alright, new challenge. Put your hand near your dog like you're going to pet them, but don't pet them yet and see what they do.
Alright, bro. Oh yes, that is exactly what it looks like. That is an eastern indigo snake. And what is it doing? Well, it's doing what it does best. It is being the king of the south. It is eating an eastern diamondback rattlesnake. These large snakes, one of the largest snakes in the United States actually, they get upwards of 8 to 9 feet long. They are very large. And as the king cobra is named the king because it eats other snakes, the indigo snake is no different. Yeah, that's it, eating a Burmese. Rattlesnakes are one of their favorite snacks as well. Another name for these guys are the red chin racers, and I think you can see why. Their large scales kind of easily differentiate them from black racers. Here in Florida, these guys aren't doing so hot. If you see a black snake, don't kill it. These guys deserve your respect. Dude, what do you think is gonna happen? Oof, right on the face. I don't know if this guy lived or not, but this is the Indian cobra. The Indian cobra is one of the big 4 that cause basically the most amount of human deaths per year in the world. You might recognize him from this right here. That's, a lot of people think it's a monocled cobra. Monocled is just the one circle. Indian cobra has both. These guys are iconic for the way they spread their neck apart. Like, this is the cobra pose, and it pretty much comes from these guys. The other ones can do it, but the Indian cobra is basically the king at it. It's thought that the Indian cobra kills the most amount of people in India, although it's kind of hard to know for sure. But between the big 4, there are over 46,000 deaths alone in India a year. Now here's the thing about snakes and their venom. It's very specialized. That snake bit that mouse, moves around for a few seconds, and then done. And the reason that doesn't happen to people is because not only are we a lot bigger, it takes more time for the venom to circulate, but it's not designed for us. Venom is a protein. It's like a saliva. It is a type of saliva. It takes precious energy for the snake to make this protein, and it does not want to bite you because it does not want to waste the valuable resources it takes to create this venom. Now, if this snake doesn't have venom, it's not killing this mouse like this. It's not going to eat. They don't want to bite you. This is the Russell's viper. They are no joke. These are beautiful snakes from Southeast Asia, and they have a reputation, and I think you might be able to see why. They kill an incredible amount of people per year, between 15 and 25,000 in India alone. You can see they're very well camouflaged. They live around population centers, and there's a lot of people in India that come in contact with these guys, and it's oftentimes hard for them to get any sort of treatment. Here in the United States, there might be 5 people at most a year that die from snake bites. This one guy alone kills way, way, way more than that. This is the Bushmaster, and oh, is this snake awesome. Now, the Bushmaster is the largest pit viper in the world, and their venom is something not to be messed with. It's a mixture of all sorts of different things that just, you're not going to have a good day if you get bit by this snake. And when they can blend into the forest floor like this, people walking by just might not see it and accidentally step on it, and it's not good for them. I basically see this snake as a giant rattlesnake with no rattle. And although the snake is extremely deadly and definitely has a reputation, between 2001 and 2015 there was only an estimated 82 people that died from this snake. Happy birthday to the baby corn. He's maybe like he is. That is not a nice corn. You are too small to be this mean. Now, I'm not sure if that's a tall man or not, but take a second and look how much bigger this king cobra is than that man. When people say the world's longest venomous snake, do you really think this? Or frickin' this? What in the world? It looks like a frickin' Brachiosaurus. I mean, this one's smaller than the other ones, but look at the freaking size of it. Better put some respect on the king's name.